Okay, good luck, guys. I'm doing the mute all. And I'm going to do the Facebook Live. So something going on here. I don't know what's going on here.
For years, we've talked about the Herbalife nutrition opportunity and all the reasons why what we do is so important around the world. Specifically, the mega trends of overweight and obesity, an aging population, and the high cost of healthcare. We know that people of all ages are increasingly interested in the opportunity to earn extra income. People want the flexibility and the freedom of having their own business. Herbalife Nutrition has the right products and the right business model, improving people's lives. There will always be a demand for good nutrition and the support you provide to help your customers achieve their health goals. Why? Well, think about this. Worldwide, obesity rates have nearly tripled since 1975. Almost 40% of the world's adult population is overweight or obese. And this makes them more susceptible to illness and disease and to the high cost of treatment. The number of people living around the world who are age 60 and older has reached over 960 million. That's more than twice the number it was just 40 years ago when our company was founded. Mark Hughes created our company to embrace all people from all cultures and all backgrounds. He knew ours was a place where people would come together as a single, supportive community. As a community of people dedicated to improving people's lives, and as a distributor-first company, our collective commitment to the success of our distributors and their customers is at the forefront of everything we do. In addition to our high-quality products that work, we are focused on ensuring our business opportunity is the best in the world. From the technology we provide to help you run your businesses, to the education and training by our world-class experts, we are here to support you so you can grow your businesses. There is nothing more important to me and nothing more important to our more than 9,500 employees around the world. That's our promise to you.
Good morning, everyone. At the second Saturday of 2022, warm welcome to you at our Herbalife Nutrition Opportunity Meeting, especially those of you who joined us for the very first time. I'm so excited to be your host today, sharing this unique opportunity with you. I am Elise from Pretoria. My background is 21 years as an accountant in a senior management position. I found my comfort in food, which caused me to gain unhealthy weight with low energy and digestive issues. The products coming my way at a very special time and place in my life. The first change was my energy level, and I started using the product very consistently. My compliments flow to my site and even inquiries, and that is when my business story really started. First income was a profit of 450 Rand, and then everything just happened. Very, very part-time still with other activities in my life. I earned 20,000 Rand income for a month, and then I started to pursue the business opportunity on a full-time basis. I have an opportunity to went to Barcelona, Spain with my upline, Maureen, which was totally a mind-blowing moment for me. I see 18,000 people in an arena, and that made me stay in the business. I was super excited, and I know this is a business which is going to take me to wherever I want to go. This is not all about me. I also want to tell you where everything started. With Mark Hughes, our founder. Mark was selling out of his booth on the age of 22 years old in 1980 with a dream to change the nutrition habits of the world. Now, Herbalife Nutrition today is a global company on a mission for nutrition since 1980, and our purpose has never been more important. We are providing access to good nutrition to communities all over the world, over 90 countries, and an economic opportunity to people who want to improve their lives. We are listed on the New York Stock Exchange, and in 2020 already achieved 8.9 billion Rand of US dollars. And this in suggested retail sales. Now, most people are overfed and undernourished. Today, we eat 50% more than we did 30 years ago. This is 300 kilograms of food per person per year. There is a reason behind it. Lack of knowledge about how to lead a healthy, active lifestyle, unhealthy, readily available, convenient food. Remember, that was my problem first. I know what I'm talking about. Filling your body with food which are lack of nutritional value have all sorts of other healthy problems. Lack of daily exercise and need for a better self-discipline. Whatever is so amazing is that Herbalife Nutrition has a solution for us. We have a brand that we can trust. We have local technology facilities, more than 300 scientists more than 50 PhDs, and a Nobel laureate. That is amazing. Consistency and commitment to quality control, even a seed-to-feed facility. We also look after 190 sporting events, teams, athletes. Cristiano Ronaldo is one of them. Virat Kohli, and now recently, even Mamelodi Sundowns team, soccer team. This is amazing. Our Formula One shake mix is made with ingredients suitable even for vegans. They provide a source of protein and fiber with 24 million vitamins and minerals, and are even gluten-free. It is available in 9 different flavors. My flavor, which is makes me tick every day, is the dulce de leche, and I mix it in different ways, with chocolate or with banana, and I love all sorts of different combinations. Whatever your health goals, it is important to start with our core nutrition each and every day. That will help you to get to our amazing community. Make sure you are part of it. Speak to the person who invited you so that you make sure you get this amazing product every day. Our Herbalife 24 range nutrition for the 24 health athletes have all the products you need to help you prepare, train, and recover. No matter what type of sport or exercise you're enjoying on a daily basis, at every level, meeting your daily nutrition and hydrating needs is essential to optimal performance and recovery. Train like an athlete and unleash your potential with our uncompromising sport nutrition range. Discover our Herbalife Skin and our Herbal Aloe range. Our skin range, hair and body care products have no added parabens, sulfates, and are even cruelty-free. Dermatology tested, suitable for any type of skin, and are infused with quality ingredients. Herbalife Skin proudly introduced collagen complex drink, amazing combination with strawberry and lemon flavored drink mix. This is a high in vitamins and minerals, and also contains bioactive collagen peptides called Versatile P. Great products certainly lead to great opportunity income. With a low startup cost and proving training support system, you can have the potential to earn a rewarding income. The Herbalife nutrition has never more relevant because we are right now at the right time of some of our biggest global trends. We're battling obesity around us, promoting health, aging, and fitness, and being active, addressing the rising cost of healthcare, and providing an economic opportunity to people who want to improve their financial situation and to be their own boss. Be part of social selling. You can make sure that people buy the resources which they want to trust. And that is why it is so important to build that personal relationship with your circle of influence. Now, how do you get started? With signing up with a person that invited you, you will receive a member pack with essential tools to get you up and running. Join our organization and receive a world-class training and support. Getting started online training on Wednesday. Make sure you receive a link and speak to the person who invited you. When you sign up, you are an independent Herbalife distributor with immediately quality and qualify for 25% discount level. You will start earning a profit when introducing people to our incredible products. And you know what? You can even move to a 35, 42, and a 50% discount level. And you will, on top of that, receive detailed training on our member academy, online training on Wednesday night. Make sure you speak to the person who invited you so that you can receive the link. Herbalife Nutrition Opportunity offers you 4 streams of amazing income. You will receive retail profit when you introduce the products to the person who purchased from you, and you will earn an immediate retail profit. Second, wholesale income. You can share the opportunity with friends and family when they introduce the products to people that they know. You will earn an wholesale income from Herbalife Nutrition. This money will pay into your bank account directly. Detailed training will perform you and will provide you to earn a royalty income and a production bonuses. Herbalife Nutrition also runs promotions. You can qualify for rewards, training, and vacations. Your earning potential is dependent on your own effort and time you invest. Let us hear some amazing result stories.
Hi guys, the name is Farouk. I'm from Port Elizabeth. I'm a personal trainer. I was first introduced to Herbalife products about 5 years ago, and I've never looked back since. As a personal trainer, my day starts at 4 a.m. with my first appointment at 5, often finishing at 9. I was finding it tough to cope and get the nutrition I needed to sustain me through a busy and physically demanding day. I started using Formula One for breakfast and lunch, and it still remains my favorite products. The results were excellent, and I found I was better able to cope through the day. I have managed to drop body fat and increase my lean muscle. Muscle quality and energy levels are at an optimum at my age of 60. I'm easily able to motivate and encourage my clients and participate in the HIIT sessions that I offer. My clients look to me as a good example and seek advice. I've introduced a number of clients to Herbalife products, which allows me to eat for free and generate a decent income of between 6 and 12,000 Rand. Thanks guys. Bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Zinat Ali. I'm from Greytown in KwaZulu-Natal. I have a background in financial administration. Herbalife found me 13 years ago when I was desperately looking for something to lose weight after my 3rd pregnancy. I lacked energy and was severely overweight. I immediately got onto the products and dropped a few sizes, but my energy levels went through the roof. So much so that people started noticing, and that really pushed me into business. My first month income, I made close to 10,000 rands, and I realized that I could do this very part-time. So I got into the fitness industry as well. I started Super Body Club, where I now help people to reach their healthy lifestyle and fitness goals. I do Herbalife very part-time, and I make an average income of 10 to 15,000 Rand a month around my family and other commitments. I love that Herbalife has given me the opportunity to earn an extra income in the most rewarding way possible.
Hi everyone, Loretta Wilmot from Durban. Herbalife Nutrition found me 17 years ago as a stay-at-home mom looking for a way to make my own money and work around my daughter. I had very low energy, took daily naps and skipped breakfast. I got started on the product immediately, and because of my increased energy results, I got into serious action and made an incredible 7,900 Rand profit in my first month. I'd never traveled overseas before, but went to an international event within 4 months of getting registered in Barcelona, Spain. I saw the big picture and the simple plan of use, wear, and talk, and that works around the world, and realized if others can do it, why not me? I've been on 7 fully paid for vacations and received many rewards over the years, and realized that by changing the nutrition habits of the world person by person every day, I can and will create financial independence for myself and have time freedom to do what I want when I want and never have to put my hand out again for money. Thank you, Herbalife Nutrition.
Hello everyone, my name is Sanele Ndabandaba. I live at KwaZulu-Natal in a small town called Mpangeni. By profession, I'm an electrician. Herbalife found me when I needed something to get rid of the belly fat that I had. That's how I met my two lovely, amazing sponsors on Instagram. Started using the product November 2018, got amazing results. My first ever paycheck with Herbalife was 544 Rand. Last month, Herbalife paid me 43,500 Rand. First time on a plane was because of Herbalife. I was going to attend my first LTW at Johannesburg. I have been attending all meetings ever since then. I see myself following a president team paying early sometime next year.
Hi everyone, my name is Lindiwe Mohale and I'm originally from Limpopo, Moria, currently living in Pretoria East. I used to be a banker and an accountant before Herbalife. I quit my job because 10 years ahead, people were not living the kind of life that I wanted to live. I stayed home, got broke, went into selling fruits and vegetables and did promotions where I got paid 600 rands a month. There truly was no lifestyle there and I wanted time freedom as well. That's when my mom invited me to a Herbalife information session similar to this one. I got started in the business. I had body fat to lose and I also wanted to gain some healthy weight. Got on the products, lost the body fat, gained amazing lean muscle mass, totally happy with my body, flat stomach and curves to show. My skin glows without makeup. In the business, in my first month, I earned 1,250 rands. My highest income has been over 100,000 rands. I've traveled numerous times with the company and we do the business as a family. Our lives have never been the same since. Thank you, Herbalife.
My name is Steve Artman and I'm from Pretoria. I have a background as a senior officer in the South African Navy, and after 17 years of dedicated service, I just found myself in a situation where I wasn't quite happy where I was at and not at all excited about the future. It was at this time that a good friend invited me to have a look at the Herbalife business opportunity. I was very impressed with what I saw, so I got started immediately, and in my very first month made an extra 4,000 Rand very part-time. Within 18 months, I'd built up a career level income, and this then allowed me to travel to a big international extravaganza. It's a big Herbalife training in Spain, in Barcelona, and this gave me the confidence to come back and quit my job and go full time. And now, after several years of hard work and a lot of commitment, we've built up an incredible business which is allowing us to live a life where we're able to make choices on our terms. We live in a beautiful home in the east of Pretoria. And I must say, we're really grateful to this incredible company and all the opportunities that it has afforded us.
Thank you very much for everyone sharing your inspiring result story. You know what? A lot of people on my age are looking for retirement. I am 61 years old and I am super inspired. I'm looking forward to build a very successful business. But this is a very special time for me. I want to introduce, and I feel honored to introduce our special guest speaker this morning, Dan Aspeling. She is only 34 years old, very dynamic young lady, focused with an amazing story. And I want you to listen very carefully what she is telling you. Find her energy, her fire, which is just loaded, and to spell out to you this morning. I feel amazing honored, Daniela, to give this over to you.
Oh, thank you, my friend. Thanks so much for the introduction. And wow, I'm just blown away by your product results. You are amazing. And yeah, just incredible. I've never seen them before, so I was so inspired by that. Good morning, everyone. My name is Daniela Aspeling. I'm 34 years old, and I've been with this company, this amazing company, for 10 years now. And so this morning, I'm just going to share a little bit of my story. It's obviously really hard to roll 10 years into 10 minutes. So I've just made a couple of notes, kind of where I started, where I've come from, what's happened to me, and where I'm at right now, and why I'm excited about the future. But yeah, I've got a background in graphic design. I got started with this opportunity because I was looking for an opportunity, a vehicle, to be able to make, create the life that I wanted to for myself. So I studied graphic design because I really wasn't sure what to study. So I don't know if any of you on the call have been there, but I was one of those people that coming out of school, I just really didn't know what I wanted to do. I just felt like I didn't know my place. I didn't have a purpose. I wasn't one of those people like my cousin. She's wanted to be a lawyer since she was like 5 or 6, whatever. I was not that person. I, at the time in school and as a kid, was a provincial show jumper. And that was my life. So sport was my life. I hated school. So it's just so fitting that I didn't want to work for a boss afterwards, because I resisted school all the way. And horse riding and show jumping was my life. And, that's all that mattered to me. But obviously coming out of school and then needing to look at how I was going to earn an income, show jumping wasn't going to be that. I took a gap year, I took another gap year, and eventually I was feeling the pressure to choose something. So I come from a family of architects and designers, and I chose graphic design basically based on that. Not because of my love for it or anything like that, but because I really didn't know what to do. I studied a 3-year degree, and obviously I had fun with the student life, but the degree itself was not, something I enjoyed. And when I came out of that degree, I had to do 1 month's internship in an advertising agency, and I hated every minute of it. I really didn't see myself working in an office, working for people, working in a tough environment. I don't know if there's anyone on the call that's in advertising, but wow, I'm a really sensitive and emotional person, and it's a way the environment is not suited to me at all. And so I was feeling so despondent, because now I was in the same place, still didn't know what I wanted to do, but I was also in debt because I took out a student loan, quite a big student loan as well. And I was, broke and in debt, and still didn't know what it was that I wanted to do with my life. So luckily for me, was looking for an opportunity. I think I do come from a family of entrepreneurs. My mom and dad have always been self-employed for as long as I've been around. And so I think maybe my thinking was a little bit different, which is nice. And so I had this vision for my life, and I had all these dreams and goals. I mean, I knew I wanted to travel, and I had so much that I wanted to do, but I just never had the vehicle to make that happen. And so, maybe you guys this morning have been there. You have dreams, you have goals, but you've kind of put them to the side because what you're currently doing, it doesn't allow that. And the beauty of this opportunity, this vehicle, it can help you tick off any goal. And I know that it sounds, funny, especially if you're brand new and this is your first presentation, but just understand that this company really, the sky is the limit. And, so I'll share my journey where I've been in a little bit, but it's just incredible what's happened to me. So I got started on the products because the products are the star of the show. It's about getting your own result. That's where you get your confidence. But I have to say I was skeptical because I didn't come in as a customer. I came in as someone looking for a business opportunity. And my sponsor, Robin and her mom, Ali, they signed me up, and in your pack, you get products. And I actually didn't want to use them, to be honest. I was one of those people who thought, I'd probably just sell these products to someone else, then I can make money, faster. Because I was really desperate at that time. But I understood because I went to events, and I understood, and I trusted them, by the way, that the products were the star of the show. And the thing that gave me the confidence to try the products was actually their results. So, they were both so healthy, energetic, and I was just so inspired by them because at the time, I was not in a great place with my health and my energy. So I was someone who was always tired. I was waking up every day exhausted. I went to bed every night exhausted. I napped every single afternoon. I had really poor digestive issues. I was carrying a little bit of excess weight because I just got back from London. I did a 4-month modeling stint in London because I didn't know what to do. So I did that. And so I tried the products. And I have to say my first 2 weeks were a bit rough. I'm someone who used to eat sugar every single day. I used to eat 2 to 3 chocolates a day before Herbalife. So pre 10 years ago. And so because of that, I did have a bit of a detox when I got started. And so my first 2 weeks were a little bit rough, but they looked after me like gold, and they encouraged me, and they just kept me going. And you know, I got incredible product results after that. I started to wake up earlier. I stopped napping in the afternoon. I started to feel happier because I could cope, because I wasn't so tired. I started to feel more of a zest for life. I started to feel less worried about my future because I felt like I had the energy to do something. My digestive issues went away after 3 months, and I shaped up as well. And I've kept that off, by the way, for 10 years. I've been able to stay in shape for 10 years, never dieting, and always enjoying my life and enjoying my lifestyle. So that's golden for me. And from there, I just got my mom on the product. She was my first customer because of my result. She was blown away by my energy because I was just known as a person that didn't wake up in the morning. And from there, her book club wanted the products. And it was amazing. I just started getting customer by customer and helping people with results on the products, and you know, helping people to feel great. And throughout this, I started to think, wow, you know, I joined this company, to be very honest, for money, but I found my purpose through that, because when you help people to feel good, it feels really good to do that. It's so wonderful to wake up to a message where someone has said, you know, thank you so much. I feel amazing. And so through this company, I've actually found my place and my purpose, which is something, like I shared in the beginning, I never knew what that was. So, you know, I came from a place of being in debt, broke, feeling lost, no purpose, constantly stressing about money, constantly worrying. I remember, I don't know if you guys, if you can relate to this on the call, then you're in the right place. I would wake up in the middle of the night and worry about how I was going to pay my bills. And once I was awake, I wouldn't be able to go back to sleep because I would be that stressed, you know, not being able to make it from payday to payday because you just simply don't earn enough. That's where I was. You know, I remember when I got started with the company, we had trainings and events, and even just the parking, like at Canal Walk, 10 Rand parking, you know, doing that over and over again. It was just money, extra money that I didn't have. I remember a time where, you know, going food shopping, you would just choose what you could afford and maybe put something back because the budget doesn't allow it, you know. And so that's the place that I've come from. And at the same time as me joining this company, my parents also lost their business and had to sell our family home. So things were not good, but I grabbed onto this vision that I saw through this company that's available to anyone, any single one of you, if you've related to anything I've said this morning. The vision, I knew that I could do big things with this company. So I plugged into the events. I started to learn what I needed to do, and incredible things have happened. You know, I come from a place of doing a job where I was doing it just because I needed the money, to being able to work out of passion, you know. So I don't know if you guys can relate, but back in the day when I worked in a restaurant, I hated every minute of it, but I could never leave because I needed the money, you know. Go back to work the next day to a place that you hate because you need the money. It's not a nice place to be. So I'm so grateful that I found this opportunity, because my whole life changed. Along the way, I've been able to travel the world. I've made friends that have literally become like family. I've been able to take my parents on overseas trips. You can see here bottom left, that's my husband and my mom and dad. We were in Greece. You know, all these travel pics of us in different countries. This is my team. People in my team who have helped to get great results on the products and helped to move up the marketing plan in their business, who have also ticked off goals, us traveling together, you know, training on international, not on international stages, on stages in South Africa, you know, and just having these amazing moments that I never thought possible. You know, it's just so incredible. And I mean, bottom right here, this is Bev and Azola. They're actually not in my team. Cans is in my team over here, but even meeting people just in Herbalife who are not in my team and becoming such close friends with them. This is a positive community that you'll never be the same after you become part of this. So over the past 10 years, the most incredible experiences I've been able to have. And so where I am today, thanks to this incredible company, and obviously lots of hard work, guys. I learned what I needed to do. I set goals. I've worked very, very hard, but my whole life has changed. My life is really, really, really different now. And I'm now a millionaire team member, which was one of the higher levels in the company. And, now I'm sitting in a place where I have no debt. I have savings, and I have had for many years. That was just something I couldn't even dream of back in 10 years ago. The thought of having savings when you've got debt, it's just like, no ways that, you're just trying to get through the day, let alone save for the future. So now, having savings, having 2 years ago, I bought my dream car, bought it cash. Because this company has changed my life completely financially. I'm able to contribute to charities that I feel very, very passionate about. And I'm able to contribute big amounts because I can. And so I really feel like I can make a difference, not only with people's health and wellness, but for me, I'm passionate about animals and animal welfare. And I get to contribute so much to that. I now live near the beach with my husband, and my life is so different. I don't have a boss. I don't have hours that I have to stick to. I don't have to ask for leave. This is our life. In the morning, we go to the beach. In the afternoon, we go to the beach. Life is different. And don't get me wrong, I work very hard, but I work on my own terms. And over the past 10 years, every single piece of work that I've put in has been creating a future for me, not for someone else. And that's one of the most powerful things about this company, is when you get started in this business and you start to build it, you're not building someone else's business. You're not building someone else's dream and earning the same salary every month while you build their dream. Everything you do is for you and your family's future. And that's what I love. So for me now, the future is exciting. Back in the day, I would dread the future. I was constantly worried about the future. It was something that completely stressed me out. Now it's like, the future is so amazing. There's such incredible things coming. I've got business in 14 different countries. You can build business internationally with this company, which means that you can earn foreign income, dollars and euros every single month. It's incredible. And, it's just been such an amazing journey. And like I say, so much travel and so many beautiful friends along the way. And I think the biggest part is waking up every single day and loving what you do, having a purpose. The money's been amazing for a long time. So it's more than that for me right now. It's about seeing people in my team achieve the same thing. It's about bringing in new people who are desperate for an opportunity and helping them achieve the same thing. And, this is the type of opportunity that can do that for you. So guys, as I close, I just want to really encourage you to have a vision for your life, set some goals with the person that invited you, and get to work. Because like I said at the beginning of my story, this opportunity can give you anything you want. And after this training, I'm going to be doing the Getting Started training, where I will just be showing you how to get started in the business, how to get moving really quickly, and a whole lot of tips and tricks from me. So I'm going to hand back over to Elise. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Daniela. That was super inspiring. And I'm sure a lot of people will come back for the Getting Started training. So thank you very much. Where do you see yourself on this slide? What resonates with you? I started to be the best purchaser, the best product user, to just help myself. But then the business opportunity just started later. So everybody started at the other place, but you decide where you want to start. Okay, so get back to the person who invited you. You can be a preferred customer using the product at a discount and becoming the best version of yourself, or you can be a distributor, earn extra income and build a business. Your decision. Decide with your vision board where you want to live. I'm feeling very excited about this amazing, amazing opportunity. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenges. Wish for more wisdom. We are back in 5 minutes.
I got better day by day and week by week and month by month, and I'm asking you to do the same thing until you can develop a long arm and a long reach, until you can develop influence that won't quit. Touch people next year you couldn't touch this year. Touch people now you couldn't touch before. Conduct a meeting now you couldn't conduct before. Heart and soul now mixed in there that wasn't theirs, missing before. I'm asking all of you to get better in spite of the winters, in spite of the downturn, the money downturn, the social downturn, the personal downturn, whatever it is. Just get stronger, get better. We've all got those personal winters. We've got a chance to grow like never before, but I'm telling you, there's going to be many enemies that's going to try to prevent us. As soon as you plant the garden, the busy bugs and the noxious weeds are out to take it, and you've got to learn not only to nourish your values, you've got to learn to do battle with your enemies. Whatever threatens you, I'm asking you to threaten it back. Take care of your responsibility, but don't take anything off of anybody. Somebody wants to destroy your chances for a good future by their negative talk, negative thinking, putting it all down. I'm telling you, walk away if you have to, walk away. Whatever threatens you, threaten it back. Whatever threatens your opportunity, threaten it back. Now, some of our enemies are on the outside, but here's the most important thing to understand. Some of our enemies are on the inside. Let me give you a quick list. Indifference. You got to do battle with your own indifference. Boy, it's easy to coast, especially if you've accomplished something, you know, extraordinary. Now, somebody says, I got to relax. Here's the key, not too long. The weeds will take all you plant if you rest too long. Don't rest too long. Indecision. You got to make those decisions. The ones that don't turn out to be good gives you experience to make better decisions. Don't let much time go by without making some decisions. The ones that you can make quickly, make them quickly. The ones that take time, take your time. But get those decisions made. Don't let indecision be an enemy, rob you of the future, empty your bank account, leave you with zero in the purse. Don't let that happen. The next one is doubt. Sure, there's doubts on the outside. People doubt that America's going to make it. People doubt that Europe's going to make it. People doubt that Russia's going to make it, that Poland's going to make it, that Czechoslovakia is going to make it. They doubt the whole world is going to make it. But I'm asking you not to pick up all those doubts. I'm asking you to have some faith, have some courage, believe, drive your doubts into a small corner. Don't let them loose like a mad dog, drive you into a small corner. Don't doubt the future. Don't doubt the possibilities. And here's the most important one of all. Don't doubt yourself. If I've got miracle working power to change my life, so do you. If I've got the ability to change, so do you. If I've got the ability to read, so do you. If I can discover, so can you. If I can grow, you can grow. If I can develop, you can develop. If I can get an invitation like I got 6 years ago, help take something around the world, so can you. I'm asking you, don't sell yourself short.
Thank you very much. Hope all is back to get to be part of our Get It Started training. And this will be done by Daniela. I'm so privileged to be part of your training. And I just want to give it all to you, Daniela, to get started.
Oh, thank you, my friend, and welcome back to everyone. So on this training, we will have, existing members, we've got supervisors, but we've also maybe got guests who have just come onto the Herbalife Opportunity presentation for the first time, seen something for themselves and decided to stay around and see how to get started. So this morning, yes, as Coach L says, please have your pen and paper ready. Just going to take you through some steps to really getting your business off to a great start, and to help you, the faster you get started, the more your confidence is going to grow. And the more your confidence grows, the faster your business grows. So it all works hand in hand. So welcome to all of you guys. And for anyone that's brand new and decided to stay, well done. And just remember that, some of this you might not understand, and that's no problem. The person that invited you to the presentation, the opportunity presentation, they are there to work hand in hand with you always. So this is just, a little bit of a checklist, but they're going to be there working with you, because the beautiful part of this opportunity is that we rise by lifting others. So we all work together, and that's how the success comes. So step number one is to schedule an appointment with your sponsor or your mentor. So that is the person that has invited you to that previous presentation. And it's about getting registered. Okay, if you're not yet registered, you might already be registered. You might be registered as a customer. Now you are deciding to switch over to a distributor. But if you're not registered, you're going to get your member pack, which you can see the image on the screen. And your sponsor is going to, maybe you can't schedule an appointment with them if they don't live in your area, but you can do a phone call, you can do a Zoom call, whatever it may be. They're basically going to get you registered and explain everything to you and how everything works. So they're going to help you through your basic setup. They're going to help you get started on the products if you haven't yet. And, you know, as I said, they're going to mentor you through each one of these steps and beyond. The beautiful thing about this company, we've got trainings and leadership trainings all along the way, and you're going to be attending those with your sponsor as well. And at each little or each level, you earn little skills that take you to the next level. So slot into an online support structure as well. We are so lucky. We've got incredible training and support online. We also this year are going to have offline, which is going to be so exciting. Because we can actually all meet in real life, but online the support is amazing. We've got, you know, these opportunity presentations, we've got this getting started training, we've got a member training, which is going to a member academy, which shows you how the marketing plan works and how you move to each discount level. We've got you know, supervisor school when you hit 50% and so on and so forth. So your sponsor will help you with which is the right trainings for you to slot into. And most importantly on this list, North, I'm not sure if you know, but the slides are very, very blurred. So I'm just going to actually open them on my phone because I can't really see them. But I don't know if you want to restart them for everyone else. But let me just have them here in case so that I can see properly. Okay, so most importantly, it's about getting started on your program. Okay, if you're not already on the products. So getting started on your shake, making sure you know how to make your shake, telling your sponsor what your goals are, you know. As you heard, for me, I needed energy. I also needed to shape up. I also had digestive issues and my immune system was low. So I had to really, you know, ramp up my program. And that was great because once I started to get results, I started to get customers. Yeah, they're better. Thanks, North. And that's the beauty of Herbalife. You work on your own results. People see your results. And that's how you get customers. So my first customer was my mom, and she became a customer because she saw my energy. So before I lost any weight, because a lot of people think, okay, I'm going to have to lose the weight before I can get into business. Before I even lost any weight, my energy was the thing that got my mom on board. So study your product brochure, start learning about all the products, and start to add in the products that you need. So for instance, if you want to shape up, you want to add in the protein drink mix and the tea. If you've got digestive issues, actually for everyone needs multi-fiber, but particularly if you've got digestive issues, the multi-fiber. The aloe is also fantastic if you've got digestive, well, for everyone as well, but you know, particularly if you've got digestive issues. If you need to drop weight, you need 2 shakes a day with PDM. So your coach will help you with what products you need. You can also sort out your snacking. In between the break here, I had my protein chips, quick and easy, packed with protein, so healthy, so delicious, so filling. And, you know, make sure that you personalize your program so that you can start to work on your results. Because as I said, once you start getting results, your customers will literally start to see, your potential customers will see, and that's how you get customers. Next slide, please. Step number 3 is familiarize yourself with the basics of the marketing plan. So the marketing plan is actually vast because, you know, like I said in the presentation, the sky's the limit with this company. And so the marketing plan is kind of the sky as well. There's so many amazing levels, but the discount levels range from 25% up to 50%. And initially your goal is to get to 50% as quickly as possible. And because that's where you open up the greater marketing plan for yourself and all the other incredible rewards and you know, things like bonuses and all of that are on offer for you. So getting to supervisor as quickly as possible, the 50% level, and you want to do this with team. Why do you want to do this with team? Because if you do it with team, you're going to do it faster. It's easier to do all those points as a team than it is to do it by yourself. But also it means that you're making the most of the marketing plan on the way to 50%, because you're earning through all the streams that are open to you instead of just earning retail profit, which is great. Retail profit's incredible, but you can also earn wholesale profit on the way to 50%, which is so empowering. And it's just incredible what can happen with that. So we've got a nice training called the Member Academy, like I said, that your sponsor will plug you into, which will teach you how to get to 50% in terms of the points. Step number 4, familiarize yourself with the facts of the company. So, and also I have to just add in here, events will help you do this as well. So attend as many events online and offline when they come as you can. Because I remember when I got started, hearing these facts every single week at the events, they gave me rock solid confidence. When you have rock solid confidence, anything is possible. And also it means that when you encounter people who maybe are not interested in what you do, it doesn't sway you because you've got that rock solid confidence. So that's really important. And so let's just look at them very briefly. $8.9 billion in retail sales in 2020. Incredible. Listed on the New York Stock Exchange. Very, very important, Available in over 90 countries. Guys, you heard in my story that I've got business in over 14 countries. Actually, I've got to check because that was 2 years ago. You can build business anywhere. So that's confidence, If someone gives me an objection, but I know that I can build business all over the world, it's confidence. And then we've been in business for so long, longer than I've even been alive. But yeah, in business since 1980. So that is incredible as well. And for me, that's the biggest confidence. We're not a new company. We've been around for a long time, and that says so much about this amazing company. So make sure you've got those facts and you are listening, you're plugging into all the events so that you hear them every single week. Step number 5 is to work on your results and package your story. Okay, so I did already chat about your program, setting goals with your sponsor about what your results are, shaping up, whatever it may be. And then you've got to get to work on those, because you've got to realize that you are your greatest advert. So, I can just give you an example. When I tell people that I've been on the Herbalife products for 10 years and that I've been able to maintain my weight for 10 years without dieting ever and always enjoying my lifestyle, it's powerful. A lot of women who have been on diets their whole life, when they hear that, okay, please, can I try this? I want to do this with you. So it gives you confidence and it also gives you customers. So number 1, take a picture. I always tell the story. I've got people in my team who we could link their overseas trips that they've qualified for back to their before and after, their then and now, should I say, picture. Because they got on the products, they tracked their journey, they took then photos, which is before photos, they took now photos, which is like an after photo, they put the pictures together, they put them on social media, and they generated enough business from those posts that they were able to grow their business to a level where they qualified for an overseas trip. So don't skip the step, and also ask your customers to take pictures for you as well. You can cut off their head if they're not comfortable with, being on social media. But guys, it's just magic. It's so powerful. Visuals are everything. Document your journey, every single step of the way. How did you used to feel? How do you feel now? And then when you start to package your story, you are going to do it like this. So it's your name, where you're from, your background, why you got started on the products. Okay, I used to feel, and now I feel. That's just a guideline. Obviously, I don't have time to go into packaging the story in detail. Your sponsor will help you with this. But the reason why this is so important is that, your story is everything. So if I get a new prospect, someone who's interested in the products, the first thing I do is I tell them my story. And I tell them my story with excitement. I feel good when I tell them my story. I feel confident. I feel body confident when I tell them my story. And that's very attractive to someone who's looking for results. So packaging your story in a really powerful way is really, really key. You can have a short version, and you could also maybe have a little bit of a longer version depending on who you're talking to. But yeah, the biggest tip I can give you is once you've got that packaged, record it in a voice note. And when you get potential customers, send them your story and say, I just want to show you what's happened to me. And then you ask them, so what are your goals? You know, let's get started with you. So yeah, make sure you work on your results and you package your story. Next slide, please. Okay, prospecting. This is such a great one. And the first step that you can do is you can create your name list. Okay, so there are so many ways to get customers. Your product result, social media, walk and talk, you know, people you don't know, exercising in a group, so many ways to get customers. But don't forget the most important way, which is to start with your circle of influence, the people that you know. So the best thing is to pick up your cell phone, go from A to Z on your phone book. Then you can move to Instagram and Facebook and write down everybody you know. And I've actually got my book here, but it's under a whole pile of books, and work through your name list. You know, guys, I'm 10 years in. I'm still working my name list because I've met new people along the way, and I've created a database of names and numbers for 10 years. So that's another tip. Every single person that you speak to, save them in your phone, back up your phone always, also write it in a book. Because imagine in 10 years time, how many new people you're going to know that you can then go back to. So, you know, this is people like, who's your hairdresser? My hairdresser is a member. Who's your vet? Who's your doctor? Who, you know, all of your friends. I told you my mum was my first customer. Her book club were my next customers. My other customers were the people that I worked with, who are your colleagues. And my other customers when I got started were my friends. So who do you know? And most importantly, never ever prejudge. It's not your job to decide who needs Herbalife and who doesn't need Herbalife. You've got to offer this opportunity to everybody, because, you know, it so often happens that the people that actually land up saying, yes, I'm interested, are the people who are the last people you would think are interested. So just please never ever prejudge. That's a note you can make to yourself. In fact, when you start your name list, write it at the top. Do not prejudge anybody. And you're just here to offer the opportunity and the products to everyone. So Herbalife Nutrition offers solutions, and this, as it says there, it's an ongoing process. And I just want to share with you, I attended my first Herbalife Honors this year in last year, I forget, we're in the new year now, in March. And I heard the story, Debbie and Steve Combs, they were getting recognized as new Chairman's Club. So if you don't know what that is, Chairman's Club is someone who's created 5 lines of President's Team, first line. And one of the President's Team was his mom, okay, Steve's mom. And she is 15K President's Team. She started at the age of 63, and she didn't do social media or anything like that. So what they did was they sat and she wrote down a list of everybody that she knew, and Steve and her together picked up the phone and phoned each person. The slides are going. And out of that name list, she got a Get Team, Animal Team, and she went Press Team. So that's amazing. And I know Zanti Swanepoel, Millionaire Team member, she was number 3 on someone's name list. I wasn't on someone's name list, but I went to work and I said, does anyone know Herbalife Nutrition? I want to sign up with them. They would have found me a lot sooner had they actually written a name list, you know, so don't skip that step. It's so powerful. Okay, next slide, please. Thanks so much, North. Okay, 7 and 8, also prospecting. So remember I said there's so many ways to get customers and members, is to learn how to respond to the button. And to be branded at all times. And guys, this is a button you get in your pack. And I know that a lot of people see this and they go, well, do I really need to wear this? You know, there's so many buttons you can wear. I've got another one here. I love Herbalife Nutrition. I've got a cute little mini one. You know, there's wellness coach buttons. There's so many buttons you can wear. But I must say that this button is incredibly effective. So, you know, if you really want to get started and move fast, it's a great button to wear because it gets attention. So it's really, your sponsor's going to help you. You can role play. Such a good idea in this business is to role play, to learn. I know that we've got some tools coming as well, where some of our press, our tab team have role played, and you'll be able to watch those videos to learn these as well. But essentially, you know, you're going to the shop, you've got this button on, and you're paying, and someone says, how? And you initially, I promise you, the first time you're like, what? What? Because you forget you've got the button on. And then they say, how? How do you tell me how to lose weight? And then there are all sorts of responses that you can give them. You know, you can say, you know, how much weight would you like to lose? What have you tried in the past? Are you serious about losing weight? There's loads of different ways, and your sponsor will coach you. And as I say, practice with them, because it's all about getting confidence in these responses. And at the end of the day, the confidence is really what's going to take you far. But just one tip from me is, if that does happen to you and they are interested, get their number. Always. Don't just give them your number. Always get their number, because sometimes people go about their day and they forget that interaction. But when you follow up with them and you say, hey, hey, Janine, I met you this morning. You said that you were interested in losing weight. I'd love to tell you a bit about my story. I'm going to send through my before and after pic in my voice note. You know, let me know if you'd like to chat about your goals. Then you've got such an incredible chance of getting a new customer. So we've got president's team, we've got chairman's club, we've got, I think, founder circle even in the company who came in through the button. So it's a really powerful one. And then just remember, guys, I did mention social media is a way to get customers and members, but there are very strict guidelines. We live in a country where we have very strict rules and regulations, which is good on social media, and you've really got to make sure that you understand them. So there's either a little document that your sponsor can send you, or you can go onto the website and just make sure that you read what you are and aren't allowed to do. Because, you know, there's certain things to protect the company that you can't do. And I just want to touch on that. Just remember, when you become a Herbalife member, your behavior and what you do affects everyone, because we're all in Herbalife. So it's really important to know those ethics and regulations and stick to them. You don't need to break regulations to build your business. You can really do it within the guidelines and build an incredible business. Okay, step number 9, equip yourself to approach and invite prospects. It's always about, the most important thing on here is be interested and not interesting. So it's not about talking about yourself the whole time, although you do obviously want to tell them your story. And it's not about trying to sell to them right there and then, or convince them, or, you know, sign them up right there, or tell them all the reasons why they should be with Herbalife. It's about asking questions to see where they're at, so that you then know what offer you can give them. So, you know, instead of just saying to someone, you know, you should be on the products with me, it's asking them, you know, how's your energy? How are you feeling? You know, I noticed that you're sick again. Does that happen often? Or, you know, are you feeling body confident? You know, I'm going to do a challenge where I'm helping women to get body confident. Is that something you'd like? How do you feel at the moment? It's about asking questions. Yeah, someone says questions are the answers. That's it. So the more you ask people questions, first of all, the more you can connect with them. And the minute you can create a relationship with someone, it's so powerful. But also, the more you ask questions, you can then show them a solution. So you can show someone, you know, how you can help them with this amazing company. So, you know, also learn how to ask the right questions, and your sponsor, again, they will help you with that. And also learn how to use your package story. So obviously there's a time and a place. It's not about just blurting it out. But usually when I prospect, I will just, it depends obviously how you got that prospect. Maybe you know them, maybe you don't know them. So it's always a little bit different. But, you know, I'll always start off by asking them their goals if we're talking a prospect for customer prospect. And I want them to voice what they want to achieve, you know. And then I've actually got a beautiful little questionnaire now that my upline Ali made, which goes into a little bit more detail that I send them, and they can fill it out and they can answer a whole lot of questions, you know, for me. And then I tell them about my amazing community, and I tell them how my life has changed, and I send them my story. And like I said, when you've got that story recorded and you're excited and you're confident, it's very, very attractive for people. You know, and so it's really, really important, guys, to get on your invitations. I said so many times this morning, this is the most amazing opportunity. It can and will change your life if you work it. But you've got to do the work. So you've got to talk to people. You can't just sit, although my first customer did just come to me. The rest of them I worked for, but you can't just sit and wait for business to come to you. You've got to get out there every single day. I always think of this thing that my one member in my team says, Candace Chauncey, and she says, on the days that you don't do invitations, your business is closed. Like, that's quite radical. And if you think about it, it's so true. So if you're not getting out there and telling people what you do, and telling people about your community, and telling people about your challenges, and telling people about this opportunity, then your business is closed for that day. So just make sure that you really, really know, that you really, really have your name list, and you get started with your invitations. And then your approach, always important to equip yourself to handle possible objections. And yeah, just important to know that a lot of the time, if people do object, sometimes they're just not interested. So sometimes people will say it's too expensive, and maybe sometimes it is too expensive for them. But also maybe sometimes it's not, but they're just not actually interested. So they just want to kind of say, no, thanks, but in a different way. So the first thing to understand is to never take it personally, ever. Because it's just where they're at. It's never where you're at. And also when someone says no to you, we always say it's often just no, not right now. It doesn't mean no forever. And I've had that so many times. In fact, one of my biggest product lovers in my customer base, she took a year. She said no. And then a year later, she came back and she said, Dan, I'm ready, So just remember, people often base their decisions on their opinions and often not on the facts. And you've just got to know and have your confidence. So if you've got your product result, you feel confident. If you stick around the events and you hear stories and you hear the facts about the company and what people are doing and what's possible, you'll feel confident. And then no matter what objections you get, it doesn't matter because you feel confident. So it's always nice I never argue with people. You can say to people, I don't know about that, but what I do know is this is what's happened to me. Or what you can also sometimes say to people, sometimes, like, here's a good one. I've tried Herbalife before, it didn't work. So you could say, oh, I'm so sorry you had that experience. Can I ask if you had a coach? And often people go, no, I just bought the products from someone. And then I said, okay, so no one actually showed you how to use the products, number one, and also how to eat. And they'll say no. And I'll say, look, I'm really sorry that happened to you. It's not typical because our products actually come with amazing coaching and community. But I will say that Herbalife with me is very different to that experience because I'm with my customers every step of the way. I educate them, I give them recipes, I show them how to use the products, and I help them get results. So, if you are ever interested in trying the products again, make sure that you touch base with me because I'll coach you every step of the way. And it's so amazing. I've got actually so many people on my team who had tried the products before, dropped off the products, been off them for years, and then come back when someone actually helped them and got results when they used the products correctly and when they ate correctly and so on and so forth. It's too expensive. Wow. Best opportunity we've ever got. We've got the preferred customer option now. So we've got this amazing opportunity for someone to become a VIP customer and get rewards and discounts along this roadmap of things that they can achieve as a preferred customer and help them with affordability. So I will actually say to someone, you know what, if you've got goals and you really, really want to achieve them, but the only thing standing between is the budget, then let's chat more because we do have a solution for that. And I give them my confidence because I've got so much confidence with that. I've had people who were unemployed using the whole program because they were using the rewards program and inviting people on with them. So that confidence will rub off. I'm not a salesperson. I love it when people say that to me because I say good because I'm not looking for salespeople. I'm just looking for people who love these products and love the results that they've got and would love to share that with people. Whether other people buy the products or not is up to them. So, there's so many ways. And guys, I will say that after 10 years, obviously my confidence to objections is so strong. I've heard probably all of them. but you'll develop that over time. But also remember, you can, okay, it's your first objection, you can just phone your sponsor and say, what should I say to this? I'm not sure what to say. And they're going to be there every step of the way. So yeah, always, as it says here, I don't know about that. All I know is what's happened to me. And then you can also always give them facts of the company. Okay, next slide, please. And then, great to set an appointment with your prospect. Some people just jump right in. Some people, you say, for an example, you tell them about the 10-day weight loss marathon, and they just say, I'm in, what do I need? Then you just go with it. You just run with them, get them on the products, start working with them. But some people, they're not there yet. So you could set up an appointment to chat to them. This is so great. You can do 3-way calls, especially if you're new. So what I would really suggest is, like, if you have someone who really wants to lose weight, but maybe you haven't lost weight yet, why not set up a 3-way call with your sponsor and get your sponsor to tell them their story, or if you've got someone interested in the business, and maybe they've got like really big goals for the business, but you've just getting started, then set up a call with your sponsor or maybe the upline, and get the upline or someone who's confident in the business, been around a while and done really well, to share their story. It's a beautiful way of, bouncing off one another and helping one another to move. So one-on-one, also great. And of course you can do Zoom. And guys, the biggest tip I can give you is, in your appointments, connect with people. Connect with people. Find out how you can help them, just as someone said so rightly so in the comment box, questions are the answers. So again, always don't be tempted to do all the talking. It's not about, like, even if you talk to someone about the opportunity, it's not about doing the whole HOM for them. It's just rather say, do you know anyone that's interested in earning an extra income? And if they say yes, then say, I'd love to invite you to an opportunity presentation. Don't sit there and for 30 minutes tell them all about Herbalife. That's not the right way to do it. So just learn how to ask questions and then invite them to presentations. And then, yeah, in terms of presentations, you could do product presentations, you could do a wellness evaluation. There's so many different ways. So you can present the products or the opportunities. You can share testimonials, so important. And like I said, sometimes you can even do this over WhatsApp. Doesn't even have to be a phone call, but it's all about showing people the products, the results, or showing people the opportunity and the results. And like I said, asking them questions. So, someone, like, an example of a question is, what have you struggled before when you tried to lose weight? What was it that was so hard? And someone might say, I really struggled to stay on diet. Or I've lost the weight, but I can't maintain the weight. And then I would say to them, well, you know what? I'm so excited for you, because this lifestyle is a lifestyle. It's not a diet. And I've been on the products for 10 years. I've never dieted, actually. I've just lived a healthy, balanced lifestyle, been able to maintain my results. And, I'll tell them a bit more about my story. So it's all about sharing testimonials. And obviously with anything to do with shaping up, visual testimonials are also great. Okay, next slide, please. And then, guys, the close. So if you add an actual appointment or, doing a presentation or something, as we've spoken about a lot, ask questions, but then also wait for an answer. So this is where it can get nerve-wracking, and maybe you tend to want to keep talking, and keep telling them how amazing Herbalife is. And, oh, by the way, this, and, you can also do this. But there comes a point where you've asked the questions, you've told them how you can help them, and then you just got to keep quiet and listen to them and wait for them to answer you, which is just so great. And a lot of the time, once you've asked the questions and actually stop talking and giving them a chance to talk, you'll see that you get that answer and you can close maybe a sale, or maybe you don't, but you keep in touch with them. And like I said, when they're ready, they'll come back to you because they know what you've offered. They remember your testimonials. They remember all the stories you showed them. They remember the community that you told them about. So do you know what I mean? It's so powerful, because whether or not they say yes, you've connected with them and you've created a relationship with them. That is more valuable than anything else. And yeah, okay. And then understanding the 72-hour rule. This is basically just like, we want to help you get customers and members within your first 72 hours, because it gives you confidence. So don't wait until Monday, you know, okay, now you've seen the opportunity, you've done your getting started training, I'll get started on Monday. Hop on it right now. Proactivity is amazing. So sit with your sponsor, start your name list, get a nice invitation and start inviting people today. Because if you get a customer today or tomorrow, or Monday morning, you are going to feel so confident when you have your first retail sale that you're going to go out and you're going to get another one and another one and another one. And you're going to create some team, because you're going to tell people that, you know, oh my gosh, you know, I got my first customer with Herbalife Nutrition and I earned 330 Rand. I'm so excited, you know, and your friend might, well, how did you earn 330 Rand? Well, I just got a customer and I'm helping them on the products. And they might say, well, can I do that? I'd also like to earn 330 Rand, you know? And so that's where the confidence and then the growth of your business comes in. Okay, next slide, please. And guys, just to end off the use, wear, talk philosophy, I'm gonna move away from my desk. The metal leg of my desk is like shocking my leg. Okay, so use, wear, talk. It's this amazing philosophy, 41 or 42 years now that it's been around. And I have to say, I mentioned my first Herbalife Honors, which for those of you who don't know, it's the biggest Herbalife event you can attend. I had to attend it virtually, but they spoke about use, wear, talk so much. And I was like, wow, this is the highest level of training that you can attend, but they're still talking about use, wear, talk, because it's the foundation of our business. So it simply means use the products and get a result. I've really covered that a lot, but you know, when you get your results, you get customers. When you help your customers get results, they bring you more customers. Remember, I told you in my story, I was skeptical about the products, but I tried them because of Robin and Ali's results. I got my own results and I got my first customer, my mom. So use the products because you will get customers, but you'll also get confidence. And for me, I found purpose when I got my results, because I immediately recognized if I can help other people feel like this is going to be the best job I've ever had, you know. Wear the brand. So you just want people to know what you do. So like I said, little Herbalife button. I love Herbalife Nutrition. You can have a nice branded water bottle. You can take your neon shaker. You can take your bag. You know, if you can't afford to buy branding yet, no problem. You can take your bag. Jossie and my team, she recently got the Herbalife Nutrition t-shirt on the Herbalife website. 16 volume points, guys, almost that of a tea. She is a beautiful t-shirt. You can just log on and order it online. But the thing is, when you step out the door, people know who you are and what you do. And if anyone has ever heard about Herbalife and the results, but they haven't met a coach yet, and you maybe walk up to a till, it happened to me the other day. I was paying for courier bags, and this lady said, Herbalife Nutrition. I said, yeah, because I had my branded neon shaker. And she said, oh, I've heard about these products and I've always wanted to try them. So I said, well, why haven't you tried them yet? She said, I don't know anyone who sells Herbalife products. So I said, great, give me your number. There was a long queue behind me, so you have to know the time and the place to, you know, start telling your story. That's not it. So I got your number, so I'm going to send you my story. We're going to get you into a challenge. Wearing the brand was just incredible. And then of course on social media, you can also do the same thing. Wear your brand on social media. You know, you just want people to know what it is that you do, and then talk to people. The last point as I close today, like I said, if you want to grow your business, you will grow at the rate at which you talk to people. Talk to a little bit of people, you're going to get a few customers. Talk to a lot of people, you're going to get a lot of customers. You talk to loads and loads of people, you're going to grow fast, you know. So really, guys, it's all about talking to people. And I just want to, on that point, just say, please don't go out there and just say, I've joined Herbalife, I sell shakes. Or guys, I'm placing orders, who wants tea? No. Go out there and go. Guys, 2 months ago, I joined a community because I was exhausted and I had no body confidence. I got started on a program with them. They've taught me how to eat well. I've got active. I've learned how to live a healthy, balanced lifestyle. And all of a sudden I feel amazing. I'm waking up earlier. I've stopped napping in the afternoon. I've shaped up. I'm feeling more confident than I have in years. And I am just so excited. And I'd like to help more people feel like this. My next challenge is happening X, Y, and Z. Do you have any body goals? Would you like to join me? Much more attractive than saying, guys, I've joined Herbalife Nutrition. I sell shakes. Do you want to lose weight? Your story is also part of your invitation. And guys, last point, personal development. You have found an opportunity that can change your life, but it's something you build yourself. So you've got to have a strong and positive mindset. And, that comes from working on yourself every single day to have that unshakable confidence where nothing can get you down because you have worked on yourself so much. You've got a vision for your life and you just know that you are, rock solid. So Jim Rohn says for things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. For things to improve, you have to improve. When you grow, everything in your life grows. And if you do your personal development every single day, we say Jim Rohn in the morning, Mark Hughes at night, your life will change. I promise you that.
Wow, thank you, Daniela. We've got amazing event on Tuesday, on the 11th of January. Make sure that everybody is clocking in. 8 o'clock at night. Make sure that you get back to your sponsor. Make sure that you get up and running. Don't wait for them to call you. Make sure that you do the first step for your amazing future. Thank you. That was from me. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend and get started. Thank you, Daniela.